I made the best build on NBA 2K24 even better. What if I told you that at 6'6", you could have Hall of Fame blinders, Hall of Fame Deadeye, and nearly every Hall of Fame shooting badge in the game? What if I told you that at 6'6", you could dunk all over your opponents and dribble the ball like you are a point guard, Kyrie Irving with the hands? And what if I told you that at 6'6", you guys could still play elite defense while possessing all of these other great traits? We already broke the game with our last 6'6" build, but I've made some tweaks and I wanted to go ahead and show you guys this one right here because this one might be even better. Smash the like button and let's get right in. Now, before I get into the video itself, I want to give you guys a quick disclaimer that if you guys happen to make the other 6'6" build, it is absolutely 100% still viable. In fact, honestly, at the current moment, I prefer the other 6'6" build better. But honestly, guys, I broke the builder with this build, and so much so that I've been seeing everybody on the comp scene copy my build. They've been taking the traits that I used to make this build and applying it to their own builds. I honestly had no intention of putting this video up until I tested it out more, but man, I am telling you guys right now, so many people have been copying this build, so I wanted to go ahead and put the YouTube family on. I love you guys, I appreciate you guys, I value you guys, so I wanted you guys to be able to see the sauce that I was working with. And again, one more time before I get into this video, if you guys made the other 6'6" build, it is 1000% still viable, and it may even be better, but this one right here is absolutely changing the way people make their My Player builds. And as always, you guys know, as my loyal followers, we're all one family, and I want to make sure my family has the right build to go crazy for them. And like I did on the last video, I'm going to get really in-depth and insightful on why every attribute is put where it is, but I want to go ahead and give you guys a forewarning. This build has the craziest name. I haven't seen this build anywhere on NBA 2K24 yet. So let's start off with the finishing, man. What you guys are going to do is you guys are going to go 68 on the close shot, 73 on the driving layup, 36 on the driving dunk, 73 on the stand dunk, and 25 on the post control. And I understand that a lot of you guys watching this will say, Choc, what in the world is the point of a 36 driving dunk? Number one thing that most people don't know, and the only way you really know something like this is if you guys are watching my videos or you guys are watching my streams. You cannot trigger stand dunks without driving dunk, guys. Most people do not know this, and they make their builds with stand dunk because they know how good it is, and then they don't put driving dunk on, and then they wonder why they can't get it to trigger, guys. You have to have driving dunk to get standing dunk, and the driving dunk threshold that you guys need is 36. 36 is the bare minimum that you can get with any package, okay? It's 36 gets you guys a driving dunk package. You have to be able to equip a package in order to get stand dunks. 70 stand dunk is the threshold to get the glitchy standing dunk packages, but the reason that we go with 73 is to get that bronze rise up, guys. It does make your animations a little bit quicker, and it doesn't cost you too much to get it, so that's the reason why I went with it. If you don't care for that bronze badge, you can easily drop this, but what you'll see is that by going down 3 on your standing dunk, it really doesn't open up any attributes for anything else, so it's worth it to just get that badge. Now let's move into the shooting, and this is where it's actually getting crazy, guys. This is where I found the sauce, and everyone is trying to copy me in some way, shape, or form, okay? What you guys are gonna do is a 98 on the mid-range, a 94 on the three-point shot, and a 73 on the free throw. Now, I know what you guys are thinking, Choc, what in the world do you need that high of a mid-range for? It's already easy enough to make mid-ranges. In fact, though, what you guys don't know is the reason that we're going with this high of a mid-range has nothing to do with actually shooting mid-range shots. The reason that we're going with this high of a mid-range is because of the badges that this unlocks, guys. This gets you damn near every Hall of Fame shooting badge in the game. You get Hall of Fame Blinder, you get Hall of Fame Deadeye, you get Hall of Fame Midi Magician, you get Hall of Fame Green Machine, you get Hall of Fame Open Looks, guys. You have basically every Hall of Fame shooting badge by putting your mid-range up. And you see, this is where I say I cracked the builder, because in general, on a 6'6", by doing the three-pointer, you couldn't even get it high enough to get majority of these badges. You can't go past a 95-3 when you put your minimum wingspan. So in doing this, guys, I have unlocked badges that you typically would never see on a 6'6". And if you guys have seen 6'6" in the park, or you've seen them in pro, or you've even played on a 6'6", you know the contests are hard to get on them. They don't really get contested at all. So now factor in the fact that you have Hall of Fame Deadeye for if there is any contest, and factor in the fact that there's Hall of Fame Blinders for if there's any contest. The contests are going to be so minimal, if any at all. And then of course, because I play Pro-Am and I play Rec Center and game modes like that, I always put the free throw up in order just to get the bronze free points, because it does help you on the timing. Free throws are hit or miss this year, and it is, like it says in the badge, free points. So you want to make sure that you have it, and if you never play game modes like that, put it down, but it doesn't cost much to get it up. So that's why I always recommend you to do it, because you never know if you get bored of playing park, or if you get bored of playing 2s or 3s or anything like that, you might want to go ahead and hop into mode. With the 94 three-pointer, you also get gold agent 3s. Now, I've been testing this build out. I've been testing the difference between silver and gold, because on the last one that I put out, I had a 93 3-pointer, so it did not have the gold Agent 3s. I'm not 100% sure if it's a major difference yet. I will say I am able to fade from a little bit further, but I don't know if the green window is any bigger. It's something that I'm still labbing and still trying to figure out. Like I said, I didn't plan on putting this video out so soon, but since I've seen so many people copying and asking me what my new build is, I wanted to put it out for the people that are subbed to me. Now let's go ahead and get into the playmaking aspect of this build, guys. Again, we are rocking that 63 pass accuracy that you are going to see more and more people start to progress into rocking. 63 on the pass accuracy, 93 ball handle, and an 83 speed with ball. Now, if you guys can tell, this build is a little bit more offensive heavy than the other build is. The reason I wanted to do that is because it does have all the Hall of Fame badges, so I wanted to go ahead and try some other things. So I went with the gold killer combos instead of silver on this build, and it is a little bit of a difference, but it's not a significant jump. It is going to get you guys a little bit quicker. I think it's about a 4% jump according to these pages that test these things out. When it comes to the speed, it's about a 4% difference. It's nothing too major, but it was worth having in a more offensive heavy build, and I tried taking it down and going with 92 and seeing what I could unlock, and it just wasn't worth giving it up. And then you're also going to go with an 83 speed with ball, just so you guys can go ahead and unlock all those different badge thresholds that we talk about. Now let's go ahead and talk defense, and this is where you see the biggest difference between this build and the other build. The other build is an absolute defensive menace, and it has every single defensive badge you could possibly get. On this build, not so much. Like I said, this is more of an offensive juggernaut, where the other one is way more balanced. But again, I wanted to go ahead and give you guys the option. I went with a 71 on the perimeter defense and an 89 steal, okay? Now, I want to go ahead and give you guys a PSA since I've been playing on this build. I haven't been getting cooked in any way, shape, or form. The perimeter defense has been absolutely fine at 70. Obviously, I'm not getting as good of contests as I was getting on the other build because I did lose an inch on the wingspan and I lost having Hall of Fame Challenger, but it has been serviceable. I still get plucks, although not nearly as many, and I was able to keep that gold interceptor, which I personally find extremely valuable. I didn't want to go below that, but overall, guys, the defense is the biggest difference in this build. And this is why I said, again, I'm not 100% sure which one I like more yet. The reason for that is the fact that the defense is down on this one. This one opens up a lot more offense, okay? You move faster, you have more shooting badges, you get contested less. This one is more offensive heavy. The other one is significantly more balanced. Now let's go ahead and talk about the physicals, okay? You guys are going to go ahead and go with a 78 speed, 87 on the acceleration, 99 on the stamina, and then 48 on the vertical with a 25 strength. So now after you guys have seen two 6'6" builds, you guys are probably conflicted in knowing which one to make. And I wanted to go ahead and give you guys which one you should pick based on these different facts. Now, here's the thing. On the other 6'6" build, it is the most balanced build I think I've ever made in any 2K, okay? It doesn't matter what game mode you're playing, 2s, 3s, Pro-Am, Rec Center, it doesn't matter. It is the most balanced build by far. It can do a little bit of everything. It is an absolute beast. This build right here is going to take a little bit more skill, okay? This one with the 98 mid-range is going to require more skill. Because you are lacking a little bit on the defensive area, it's going to just require you to have a little bit more stick skill. You're not going to be able to contest people as easy. You're not going to be able to get as many stops, but the rewards could be significantly greater solely based on the fact of the badges that you guys are unlocking, okay? You guys are getting into a threshold that nobody else has on a 6'6". The only people that are going to have this right now are people who have tuned into my streams. Literally, the competitive Pro-Am side of people are the only people that know about this, and that's because they tuned into my stream when I was making this live, okay? When I made this live and found out about this, it kind of changed everything, and people kind of went into a frenzy and started making these builds, and that's becoming the norm and significantly more common. But let me know in the comment section which build you guys prefer. Do you guys like build 1 or do you guys like build 2? Let me know in the comment section, and I will be having that scoring guide coming very, very soon for you guys. I had to put this up before it was too late because I noticed that everybody was jacking my swagger. They were all stealing my swagger, so I needed to put it up so you guys knew where the sauce came from. But look, I appreciate you guys for watching. Also, guys, I've been live on Twitch all day, every day for like the last week, okay? So if you guys want to see these builds live in action, be sure to tune into my streams anytime, guys. It's literally CHOC on Twitch. Tune in anytime, guys. I've been going absolutely crazy over there, but listen, I appreciate you guys for watching, and as always, your boy Choc. Stay tuned for more, and I'm out. Peace.